The state of the cities of Winona and Goodview and Winona County are good. That was the word from Winona Mayor Mark Peterson, Goodview City Administrator Dan Matejka, and Winona County Board Chairman Steve Jacobs. Mayor Peterson said Winona will be focusing on street repair again this year.
Last year we did 55 blocks of the city, some of the worst streets, and we've got another $1 million budgeted to continue to do that. Franklin Street, we're going to finally finish that project. 10th to Sarnia will be completed in 2015, along with the railroad crossing, which should make lots of people happy. So we're also taking a look at we're going to continue to take a look at the intersections. This is kind of a pet peeve of mine. I think that, those that grew up in Winona are used to it, but we have a lot of uncontrolled intersections in this community, and we have at least 2,000 people, new visitors to our community every year to come here and live and go to school, visitors, and I have never seen another community that has intersections where most of us assume you're driving down the street, you don't have a yield or a stop sign, you have the right of way. Here in Winona, it's a free-for-all, and I think we need to do something about this. So we're going to continue to work on that as well.
In Goodview, City Administrator Dan Matejka stated needed infrastructure repairs resulted in the first property tax increase for residents since 2010.
The city took on a lot of new initiatives in 2014, initiatives that we're going to continue on into 15 and in the future. But whenever we talk in public, a lot of people want to talk taxes. And the one thing that the city of Goodview did this year was the first time in 4 years we raised taxes. It just got to a point where all these initiatives cost. Everything costs money. And the city council was very adamant for the last 4 years of either keeping taxes flat or actually decreasing. So this year, 2015, we raised taxes 8%, but that's the first time since 2010 that Goodview property taxes have been raised. So part of that is a bonding project that we took on in 2014, a street and utility improvement project for the area just west of Badger Construction, the 63rd Avenue, 5th Street area, if you're familiar with that. That was an area that was served by septic and wells. They now all have city water, city sewer, improved streets, curb, gutter, all of it. The city actually invested $600,000 into that project from our water and sewer funds. What that did was that kept our bonding costs low, and it also reduced the assessments to those individual property owners. And so I think all the property owners out there, some business, some residential, were happy with it, but we saw it as an investment to the future.
For Winona County, Board Chairman Steve Jacobs spoke about the strength of the county's finances.
Towards the tail end of last year, working on our budget, we've got a very tight budget in Winona County, but I'd maybe like to talk a little bit about the flip side of the tight budget is that very strong reserves in Winona County, and certainly happy to have that to work with. Very low debt, and proud to continue to work on not raising the property taxes and keeping that debt down. A lot of people talk about interest rates are low, so this is a good time to bond. But even better for the taxpayers is if we can eliminate those debts entirely, not have to make those payments on those debts. And Winona County is in the very enviable position of being able to retire some of those debts in the near future. 2017, we'll start retiring a number of debts, and then our last debts would be scheduled to be retired in 2021. So happy to be continuing to work towards that goal.
This morning's addresses were sponsored by the Winona Area Chamber of Commerce.